A co-founder of Code Pink is now going to join us live. Medea Benjamin is in Washington at this hour and going to be speaking with us. Thank you so much for coming on our show. We appreciate your time, Miss Benjamin. Let me ask you about this. Your organization formed 2002 as a response to the U.S. invasion in Iraq. What are you trying to tell lawmakers as they consider a strike in Syria?
We want to represent the majority of people in this country who are against this attack. And so we felt it was important to be a physical presence in the hearings, both in the Senate and the House, and to say the Americans don't want more war. This is not going to help the poor, suffering Syrian people. What we need is new efforts to come to a ceasefire and look for diplomatic solutions. That's what we want from our President and our Secretary of State, not more war.
And there are plenty of people, as you well know, having gone to these hearings yourself, that say, look, the diplomacy is dead. We've tried that route. We've done it for the past 2.5 years. Is there any kind of situation you could see where you could say, you know what, we need to do something about this, and perhaps military action is the right thing to do?
I certainly think we need to do something about what's happening in Syria. But just like the Secretary General of the UN says, we should go to the United Nations. If we can't get some kind of redress within the Security Council, we can go to the General Assembly. We can try to go to the International Criminal Court. There are many other solutions, but a military strike will only lead to more bloodshed, which is the last thing that the people of Syria need. And certainly Americans who are war-weary after 11 years don't want to see us dragged into another war. We can't afford it. We don't see the purpose of it, and it doesn't comply with international law.
What would you say is your biggest worry if indeed the U.S. and France go forward with a strike against Syria? Both countries saying they have to do something, they have to act, and diplomacy has failed.
I think that more innocent people will get killed, and I think there's a tremendous possibility of dragging us into a wider war with Iran getting into it, attacking Israel, U.S. coming in to defend Israel. I mean, this could really escalate into some huge catastrophic violence in the Middle East. It's already a powder keg, and what it needs are people who are going to bring the violence down, not inflame the fires.